Okay. Let's talk about how I accidentally went insane. I do not feel comfortable doing this at all, but it is what it is. So, let's do this. I am going to start this with a quick trigger warning. What I'm about to talk about is my mental health, an identity collapse, antidepressants, and whatever the fuck my brain did in 2024. It's uncomfortable, it's messy, and if you're fragile, then I suggest you skip it. And if you're not, then hello. My name is Jade James. I am a traumatized transsexual, a bit of a professional overthinker, and I have a non-stop, completely autistic internal narration. Um, I mean non-stop. Like my brain literally narrates everything like it's hosting a behind-the-scenes documentary about a delusional gender-blurring alien. So obviously, I've decided to record myself because my brain won't shut up, so I am going to let it talk. So to begin, I want to start with a very obvious disaster. So in 2024, I was accidentally taken off of my antidepressant medication. This was not intentionally, it was just a system glitch, basically with my prescription. And unbeknownst to me, this medication was basically the glue that was holding my brain together. So when it disappeared, my mind, well, it just imploded. And by the time I finally got put back on it, the damage was already done. And I'm not being dramatic when I say that I literally felt myself go clinically insane. Now, what my brain actually did, doctors call it trauma related identity disturbance. So, what that means in simple terms is that your brain suddenly stops recognizing you as you. So, your personality just evaporates, your sense of self just dissolves, and your internal compass goes missing. Basically, imagine waking up inside your own body and feeling like the visitor instead of the owner. And that is what happened to me. And it's extremely common, and people don't talk about it because of how humiliating, disorientating, and downright psychotic it makes you look. And it's confusing, and it's already a nightmare, but when you're a transsexual woman whose life has already involved multiple identity surgeries, your brain having a meltdown is basically absolute fucking madness. It was chaos on top of chaos, plot twist on top of plot twist. I basically had identity inception. And then everything changed. Mentally, every single thing. This wasn't a quirky, oops, I'm a bit stressed moment. It was full system shutdown. My perception of the world changed, my perception of myself changed, my perception of other people changed, the way I process basic tasks changed, the way I interpreted emotions changed. My whole identity basically flipped itself upside down and then refused to get back up. My thoughts were just hyper fast, non stop, and unfiltered, and still are. And my head felt empty but overflowing with thoughts. Now I've managed to slow that down, but it still happens. And I felt detached, still do sometimes, and I get so overstimulated to the point that existing feels like being stuck inside my own head. The inside of my brain felt heavy, and sometimes it still does. And the whole time this was happening to me, and even to this day, I thought I would go back to normal. But I didn't. And I'm not trauma dumping the details, and I'm not here to unload every traumatic event in my life. I am simply talking about my emotional reactions and the impact that this had on my mental health. Because the people around me, they did not know what to do with me. I was full of emotion, but forcing myself to act calm, which basically made me look like a haunted porcelain doll. I was agitated even when I wasn't trying to be, and I was on edge even when nothing was happening, and I just felt like a walking glitch. And the worst part of all of that is that I knew something was wrong because I could feel it. I just did not understand it. And my brain, being the autistic chaos gremlin that it is, decided to narrate everything in real time. Like, hello, Jade, you're breaking down. Hello, Jade, you're losing your identity. Hello, Jade, you have no idea who you are anymore. Thank you, brain. I love that for me. And in all of that confusion, I realised something terrifying, is that I needed someone to witness this. I needed someone to see the madness, the confusion, the identity freefall and say, you're not crazy, you're not dangerous, you are traumatized, clearly autistic, and overwhelmed, and you're just trying to understand your own mind. And that's why I'm here. Because I want to tell the truth about what it's like to rebuild your identity and to explain how trauma, neurodivergence, and transsexuality can create a brain that doesn't experience the world the way everyone else does. And I want to make sense of myself out loud and in real time. And one more thing, I'm not claiming to have answers. I am open to conversation. So if something I've said resonates with you, confuses you, or you want clarity on it, then ask. If you've got questions, if you want me to explain how something feels from the inside of my brain, then I'm open. Because this isn't a lecture, it's a dialogue. Sometimes I just need someone to hold the thoughts while I put words to them. So if you're feeling a bit misunderstood, overwhelmed, lost in your own identity, or constantly analysing your reactions like, I don't know, you're running tech support for your soul, then this might just be for you. And if you're here because you love chaos, hello, my people. It's a bit raw. It's a bit uncomfortable for me at the moment. And I can be a bit blunt. But this has been unhinged. And it is. So, thank you for listening.